Exter hosts the French champions as both look to put their domestic struggles aside. My name is Mark, let's talk rugby. Exter versus Montpellier is at Sandy Park, Exter on Sunday the 2nd of April. Kickoff is 12:30 BST. Let's have a quick look at the teams. So starting with Exter, got Wyatt, Nowell, Slade, O'Brien, Woodburn, Joe Simmons and Beckinsale in the backs. Forwards are Seo, Frost, Street, Gray, Jenkins, Kirsten, Chisuna and Sam Simmons. On the bench then they have Yindle, Hepburn, Isafa Scott, Davis, Ewers, Cairns, Skinner and Hodge. Montpellier team then, backs Boutier, Lamb, Darmon, Serfontaine, Rates, Garbisi and Reinark. Forwards, Forletta, Penga, Amosa, Thomas, Stuke, Duguid, Van Rensburg, Dakuwaka, Mercer. On the bench then they have Langdon, Lamositele, Aus, Nauchi, Coley, Carbonell, Bridge and Tauling. Okay, so team news. Exter, 6 changes from the team that lost to Bath. Johnny Gray and Yanis Kirsten come into the pack. Will Beckinsale and Joe Simmons are in at halfback. Sean O'Brien and Tom White also come into the backs. For Montpellier, they've made a number of changes as well. Forletta, Penga, Amosa and Thomas are up from the bench to become the starting front row. Stuke is into the second row again up from the bench. Back row is unchanged and Lamb is in at right wing. Rates switches to left wing to accommodate him, and it seems like that the impact from the bench that in a comeback win against Perpignan is being rewarded for this one. How the teams got to this stage: so Exeter finished second in Pool A. They would win-win, loss-win, double over Castra, and lost away to the Bulls. Montpellier 7th in Pool B. We went win, loss, draw. They had a win and draw against London Irish, lost both against Ospreys, and they're only one of 2 teams to make it out of the pool stages with just 1 win. Exeter currently 6th in the Premiership. Montpellier are 9th in the top 14. Exeter were 2020 champions. Montpellier 2 times Challenge Cup winners, but never really made an impact on this competition. Last year, Exeter made it to the round of 16 where they lost to Munster. Montpellier made a quarterfinal last year where they lost to La Rochelle 31-19. Last time the teams played in the domestic leagues, Exeter lost 36-19 to Bath. Montpellier won 23-22 away to Perpignan. And, as I said, that was a comeback win and probably why those players were promoted from the bench for this one. For Exeter, Baxter has been talking about, there's been some tough talking this week. They've done a lot of work on their scrum that really struggled against Bath. He also said that he's looking forward to the first scrum to see whether what they've done during the week has actually had an impact in terms of the performance of the players. They're not the force that they were when they won the competition in 2020, but they will still fancy themselves at home. Montpellier, the French champions, it looks like they're actually taking this seriously, which, it's not always the case with French teams. And I think they're going to have a real go at Exeter. They may not qualify for the Champions Cup next year, given that they're, down in 9th in the top 14 at the moment. So this is a great opportunity for them to have an impact on this competition. But I still think that it would be a shock if they won, but it might be a close one if they give it their all.